Okay, there we go. Good, finally. Um, just gonna give it a second. We're not even gonna bother with any music or anything. We're just gonna jump right into it because it's on a normal stream, technically. Just giving everyone a second to hop in, and also for the stream to kind of catch up with itself. Because usually in the first couple of minutes it's a little dicey. Dicey. Yeah, we'll just switch over. Cool. Yeah, everything looks fine. I'm gonna pull up the chat on my phone and also turn my phone off or mute it. Mute my phone, not turn it off. The camera is like. Whatever. Whatever. Oh, fuck. Had a little problem with logins and stuff like that. I had to reset my password. So stupid. But everything's working now, and that's all that matters. That is all that matters, is everything's working now. Chat. Perfect. 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 Oh, you know it isn't perfect. Make sure my phone doesn't turn off on me. No, not that. Hmm? There. There we go. Okay. Just going to. Looks like we're fine. It did. Yeah, okay. Make sure all those messages went out. So, yeah, we're gonna just. I think that's all good. Sure. Okay. So, what we're doing here is for quite a few years now, I've been really interested in speedrunning. I think it's really interesting to watch, see people try and play these games, go through it fast, whether it's through doing it in a more legit sense or trying to find ways to break the game enough to go faster through the game or what have you. It's really interesting to watch essentially the kind of work that a huge community of people put into speedrunning a game. You know, going through it and trying to find ways to get that time that much faster, even if it's by like fractions of a second. They get really excited finding these things, and I kind of love hearing about that community aspect of it that goes into it, where it's not just an individual's um, soul work. I mean, obviously there are a few games where that kind of is the case, but more often than not, it tends to be a community effort to uh, make it a faster game, and then like people take that collective work that's been compiled to try and become the best representation that the community has to put forward for that, and they kind of make a little competition out of it, trying to, you know, be the best at it. And I've loved watching that kind of stuff. It's really interesting to see the things that go into it, and what people, you know, do with all this information. And I've been kind of like, it'd be interesting to, you know, attempt speedrunning myself in some sort of capacity. So a lot of, you know, kind of, do I feel like it? What kind of game I want to do? And if I recall correctly, it was like a year ago, I streamed this game, which is Mickey's Ultimate Challenge on the Game Gear. And I went through it a few times because it's a very short game to play. It doesn't take too much to actually go through the game. I'll actually get off of this screen here. It doesn't take much to get through the game itself. Hold on, I might need to turn the actual audio itself up before we go anywhere. Once we can hear audio. Come on. There we go. I don't think it can't be any louder than me. Okay, so yeah, so when I streamed the game like a year ago, I went through it a couple times, screwing around with the different difficulties and stuff like that, and, you know, making jokes about speedrunning it. And it wasn't until, what would I say, about 2 weeks ago, between me, Chris, and Laura, we were kind of bringing around the joke of attempting to speedrun a game, and I started kind of looking into games that have been speedrun, started noticing there's a lot of games out there that don't have a quote-unquote officially posted record of it being speedrun. And with that said, although Mickey's Ultimate Challenge does have speedruns scored for it, for every other version except the Game Gear version. For some reason, it's not even listed. So, even though I'm probably not the most qualified individual, I figured, let's get the ball rolling. Let's give the Game Gear some love and attempt speedrunning, which is essentially a freebie. And I mean, even after I do this, it's going to be continuously a freebie until someone does it better, which shouldn't take too long, I would imagine. Though it is Game Gear, not a lot of people... Game Gear seems to be lacking, and I think it's just because unless you emulate it, there's no other way that people are capturing the gameplay. So with that said, I'm going to specify that I'm not emulating this game. I do have the physical cartridge. I'm using the Retron 5 to play it on the television here, so that way it's easier to record/stream, which is just emulating the software through a console base, but still using the original cartridge. So there's no saves. I'm not doing any save stating, and I don't know why you would even bother fucking save stating with fucking Ultimate Challenge of all games. It'd be stupid, because it'd take longer to probably set that shit up than it'd be worth, because there's no... Well, I guess if you're really that antsy trying to get the best RNG, and there is quite a bit of RNG with this game, which, I mean, you get what you get. So we'll start in a second. Oh my god, people are watching. We'll start in a second. I'll go over a couple things with the Game Gear version. So like I said, there has been runs submitted for every other version of Mickey's Ultimate Challenge except for the Game Gear version. I'm assuming it's because, you know, it's harder to capture footage for Game Gear without emulating it. But the other reason that I think might be the more likely is it's the worst version of the game. Looking at footage of all the other versions, looks like Game Gear runs the slowest. or at least it definitely dips in frames when there's just a tad too many things happening. It's Game Gear. What do you expect? It could also just be not a lot of people know that this version exists. Or it might not even be worth people's time to invest in it. So those are like the big things I should probably mention. The other thing is, earlier today I did some kind of practice runs, but it was more so just research runs to kind of figure out a route. Because the ones that I did when I was streaming this game a year ago was just what I thought logically kind of made sense, which was just to kind of do 2 laps around the overworld of the game itself. Probably not the most ideal. After doing the most minimalistic amount of research, I figured a route that should probably be fast. And it doesn't look like it. Near the end, it can be switched up, I think. I'm not... Someone else can test that shit out. I don't feel like it. So I have that all written here on my notes. I have notes. I feel like an official speedrunner now. I got a route, I got my notes, I got the timer. The timer is only set for 10 minutes just because I'm going to be faster than that. I hope I'm faster than 10 minutes. If I'm not, then I probably shouldn't be speedrunning this game. I don't think that it should take that much longer than that. Trying to go fast and trying to go Sonic and gotta go fast. Yeah! By the way, hey. This isn't a Sonic game, though, but it is on Sonic hardware. Okay. So, we are going to go with Mini, because everyone knows Mini is faster. That's what we call a joke. We are doing what is referred to as Cake Percent, or I'm assuming it's called Cake Percent, because it's the easiest difficulty. The only differences in difficulty is that there's more stages to each of the puzzles, which just kind of makes it longer and quote-unquote harder, which it kind of does for some of them. So, I'm just gonna do cake mode. We want to go fast, we go with the faster difficulty. That's how that works. Okay, so yeah, we picked Mini. Here we go! Making sure I have the right program selected. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh no! The timer didn't start! No, the timer didn't start! Why didn't the timer start? I hit the 1 button. You know when you go to do something and you're like really excited and you start doing it and then like the one thing that is supposed to start doesn't start and that's the timer? It's a good thing that... There we go. Okay. Oh no. Okay, here we go. For realsy this time. I beat the game in 0 seconds! Fastest fucking time! Okay. Alright. We're doing this again. Here we go. Attempt, technically number 1. We select Mini because she's the fastest. We're going with Cake Percent. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, so obviously we gotta spam through fucking dialogue. Okay, so first we're gonna actually go here. We're gonna see, I think this is supposed to be Horace. I just call him Book due to my notes. The way this minigame works is we gotta finish the alphabet, oh fuck, there it is. S. I am looking for T? QRST. There it is. We need the U. There you are. V. Holy shit, this is really good luck. And I just get... Oh, the W's all the way up there. I'm just gonna wait for it at the bottom. So far, this is actually really good RNG. Wait, that was... Oh, fuck, X. There we go. Okay, so we got the book. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to Donald Duck. He's over in the tower. The reason we do this is because he's really far out of the way. Oh my god, that was a horrible mistake. He's kind of far out of the way, so we want to do him early on, and he wants the book as well, so we can hit him at, you know, both times. His stuff just requires us to do this shitty puzzle pushing. Big problem with the Game Gear version is, it's a little slippery, and I am putting in fucking commands that I'm not meant to put in here. So we're just gonna hopefully not fuck up too much. There we go. This puzzle's pretty bad, because in practice I was, pushing the one far off to the right and having to restart the puzzle itself. That obviously takes too much fucking time. There we go. And now we're just gonna enter the room again, give Donald the book, he gives us a bean. And now we're going to jump down. I believe my notes say we go to Daisy. Yes, we go to Daisy. Daisy's is pretty easy. It's just a simple match game, and if we can get on the ladder. Okay, so I'm kind of fucking up a lot here, and I'm not happy about that because we had pretty good luck with the book one. With that said, this is going pretty well itself. Oh, fuck, that was... Who's down here? Horace. Okay. I feel really stupid. I did uncover Daisy at some point. Come on, there we go. Okay, so next we're going to go to the nephews, because they're going to give us Daisy's item, and we're going to give it to Daisy. All we have to do for them is just a simple Simon Says memory puzzle of pushing these buttons. We do it for about 3 or 4 rounds, I think. Nice thing about this is it's just continuing the same pattern. 1, 4, 2. We're gonna hopefully... Oh, fuck! No! Oh, no! Oh, my god, I really fucked that up. Should not be, This is gonna be a horrible first attempt. With that said, we got, an easier one here. The game feels pity for me. Okay. Boop. 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 And boop. Think that might be it? It might be one more round. Yeah, one more round. God damn it, that's not good. Having us go all over the fucking place. Okay, that should be it. Okay, we return this to Daisy, and then we are going to go to Goofy. Oh, my god. The reason we do Goofy is because he's all the way at this end of the map. Yeah. Goofy's is just a simple kind of figuring out the puzzle to this. We are already getting pretty bad luck, because it's requiring us to go through every fucking option here. We gotta do this 3 times. Hopefully... Wow. Don't forget, the Game Gear is very slow. Inputting anything is the worst, and on top of that, it likes to give you extra inputs just because. my god, are you fucking serious? Okay, there we go. So now we're gonna go back in, give Goofy what he wants. And now we just gotta return some items to people. Right here, this doesn't matter who you give your items to, because they're both in the same area. Oh my god. Now we go over to the well. Now we have one more thing we have to do. How are we doing on time? Oh my god, we were just about 7 minutes. Hopefully I can do this really quick. This is just a simple sliding puzzle, which I suck at sliding puzzles. I think we got a really bad one, too. I might just be saying that we got a bad one, just to kind of make myself feel a little bit better. I feel like I might have fucked up. Or not. I think I actually... Okay, I got the top part done. Oh, there we go! Time. There we go! I think that was like, what, 8 something? I believe time is called when you solve the puzzle. That was... Why is it saying I got plus? Oh! Oh, I put it in for 10 seconds. My bad. Okay, so I did it in 8:18 or something like that. Let me just fix this here. The 8.8 18.32. Eight. 18.32. I mean, beating it in under 10 minutes is pretty good. I would say, like, automatically, that's pretty nice. It just means that now, we have to beat it in that. So here's the nice part. The nice thing is I did screw up quite a bit during that run, so I think I can probably shave off a second or two. That's like that was pretty good. Thinking about that. Oh, we gotta wait for the credits to go by. I mean, yeah. Here's the thing: is like, I'm only saying that like under 10 minutes is really nice, but it's because that no one has actually speed run this game. There's no, like, set records for the Game Gear version of this game. So, casually playing it, it would probably be about 10-15 minutes. Thank you. Casually playing it would be about 10-15 minutes. Because you're kind of just fucking around, you're not doing, like, optimal routing or anything like that. So that's not too bad. Do you think Mickey's gonna be faster than Minnie? Okay. Let's take another spin at that then. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh wait. Fuck. Hold on. That didn't actually start the timer. Normally it would. There we go. Okay, let's try that again. Second time I've done that already again. Where I didn't start the timer at the same time. Little fuck-ups like that. Okay. Here we go. Cake percents. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. Match through the text. Alright, we do book first. Hopefully we get something decent again. Oh, awesome. F, E, F, G. Oh my god. I thought I saw a G, and I think I kind of just missed it. Where? Oh, there you are. G. H should be coming by soon. Oh, there it is. G-H-I. Where's my I? Where did I see that? I probably should... Oh, there it is. Oop. This isn't too bad either. G-H-I... J... L... L... No! No! I fucked up. I don't know my alphabets. G-H-I... L-K... K... was all the way over there. Oh my god, I really don't know my alphabets. Oh my fucking god. Send me back to school. Hopefully this is where all the fuck-ups are. Oh, there. Try and get to... There we are. Okay. Totally didn't screw up my alphabet there. With that said, though, in all the other versions of this game, they don't have you spell the alphabet out, they have you spelling a word. Okay. Oh no, we got a bad puzzle. Did I fuck up, really? So here, this is one of the problems with the Game Gear version, is you can very easily input extra movements that you don't mean to. Like that! I totally did not mean to go right, but it 100% made me go right. Come on. We just got a really bad puzzle, that's all. This is definitely like one of the worst ones. I don't have high hopes for saving any time on this one. Okay, now we're just gonna go back and see Donald, give him his book, and never talk to the motherfucker ever again. We're gonna go down here, we're gonna go to Daisy. Oh, look at the fucking look on there! Oh, that's great. Our luck has turned around because of a match puzzle. Oh my god! Oh, that would have been great if that was Donald. What the fuck? Oh, this was a good. This was a good puzzle. This was a good match puzzle. So now we go to the nephews, and then we're gonna go back to Daisy. Hopefully we don't fuck up on this too bad. What? I didn't jump there! Oh, you motherfucker. I am literally not... Okay, there we go. I was not jumping. That was BS. This room's just very weird sometimes. So far, it's a good one. I can only imagine that matching through that text actually screwed me up. That should be it. Yeah. That is probably one of the worst ones. Okay, now we're gonna go all the way to Goofy. We don't want to fall in the water because then we have to go through a whole like animation of like them changing into a scuba suit, and that takes for goddamn ever. Oh, nice. It's making us do the long one, isn't it? That. Yes. Nice. Less nice. Oh, wrong one. Cool. Now we go back in, give Goofy his thing, and we're gonna go, wow, those input lags are terrible. No! Oh, fuck! God damn it. So that's what happens when you fall in the water. You go through this long animation of Mickey or Minnie putting on like some sort of swimwear. It wastes a lot of fucking time, and then they go swimming to the other end. That was... This is probably why no one runs the Game Gear version. It is the worst version. Runs slower, input lag. Oh god. I don't have time. We're still... Unless I can solve this puzzle in 10 seconds, even with all the fuck-ups, I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay. Oh. Oh, want that there. Shit. Oh, man. Oh, so close! I hate this. I hate these puzzles so much. They're like the bane of existences. Time! Whoa, 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 poof! Damn it! Not better. So it's not a super hard game to speed run. You just have to have a mind for puzzles. Like, yeah, in general, Mickey's Ultimate Challenge is just like a collection of like simplistic puzzles. And they're the difficulty just makes it so you have to do more of that puzzle. Which is why doing on its easier setting or cake percent is great, because it's just you go faster, you do less. The biggest problem with the Game Gear version is it is the slowest version, from what I can tell, of all the other versions. And also, the input lag is just horrendous, as you've seen. Mashing through text fucks you up really badly. So much so that, wow. That is not a good time. So, like, okay, here's what I'll do quickly before we, because the credits are going to go through, and I'm too lazy to get the other controller and just, reset the game. So we're going to go to speedrun.com. We're going to see how fast the other versions of the game are. So, Mickey's Ultimate Challenge. So, for other versions of this game, usually lists with version. There we go. So, for the Genesis version and the SNES version, you can usually get anywhere between the fastest times for it on the Genesis and the SNES are about 7:25 to 7:40 are the fastest runs for this game. Let's see if I can bring up the I might just bring me the Game Boy Color games. There's no runs for the Game Boy Color version. There's a freebie. It's definitely a better version than this one. So, but I mean, like, seeing that, and seeing the time that I have, which was 8:18, that's not too bad. I'm actually pretty proud of that, even though there's a lot of fuck-ups in it. But we can always try a couple more times to do better. I'll say I'll probably do it 2 more times, 2 or 3 more times. See if I can get it down from 8:18. So obviously we found out that Mini is faster. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. Hopefully we get a decent set of alphabets. I've never seen A being the starting letter. Okay, so J, K. Looking for L. I think L is going to be somewhere around here. There it is. L. M was somewhere here. There it is. Should have wrote the P book. P. N should be coming up. I'm just gonna wait because I know that... There it is. And now we're gonna try and get up to O. There it is. Now, I don't recall where P went. There it is. P. And then we gotta get to Q. Which I think was going down. There it is. That, oof, that was good. I'm very happy with that. Everything was where it needed to be. So now we're gonna go to Donald. A little bit of tricky platforming. Hopefully some good puzzles. Ooh, I've not seen this one. Okay, so we just gotta carefully not press the wrong buttons. There we go. No! I was a little... I forgot that that button just, will just reset it. Oh my God. Hey! Pressing up. There we go. Go back to Donald, give him this fucking stupid book. It was worth a try. Now maybe at least... Of course, he's goofy. Was Pluto here? No, Pluto's next over. So far, this is not going too well, but... should be slowly getting a little bit better as we limit our possibilities. Perfect. Alright, now we're gonna go see the nephews, and hopefully... Ooh, good. One. Liking this pattern. One, 2. Oh my God. Really? One, 2. Holy shit! This is a good pattern! Very little movement needed. 1, 2, 2, 4. Okay, well, we can't get them all, I guess. But I'll take it. I'll take it. I kind of wish you just talk to you as soon as you enter the fucking door. Come on. Wow. I've only gotten straight screws once. It was pretty good. I don't think I'm going to get straight screws. I'll take this pattern, though. This is pretty good. Ooh. Ooh. In the harder difficulties of this, what they do is rather than telling you which ones you got right, like the way they're doing right now, what they would do is just have off to the side a not like this, a representation of which squares are right and which ones are wrong. So like you get like green squares and red squares off to the side, but that's it to tell you like, oh, you got this many right and this many wrong. We're gonna give the book to Horace first. Walk of Shame. Okay. Pretty good. Oh my god. Okay. Get it. We gotta get a good slide puzzle. That's all we need is a very good slide puzzle. And for this fucking cutscene to hurry up. I would not say this is a great slide puzzle. Especially when you fuck up like that. I screwed up a little bit there. We fixed it though. Time! Oh! Oh, shit! That is actually a huge improvement. Whoops, I dropped my controller. That is a huge fucking improvement. That is like probably yeah, 753. Toss the milliseconds off a little bit there just because trying to actually hit the timer properly. I don't think I could ever get better than that. That was a pretty decent run. How long did that take me to do? Where's my it was only been 48 minutes. That's not too bad. You guys are looking at a speedrunner of a game that no one cares about. Also, we've just proven that Mini is faster. Mini is faster for fucking RNG purposes, I suppose. I'm actually rather happy. Like, a little too happy about that. Yeah, really. GDQ, next year, your friend here, Catgirl George, is gonna be fucking on the stage. During their, you know, awful block, likely. At, you know, 2 in the morning. Chris and Laura, you're coming with me. I need someone to be on my couch. I'll give you my notes and you pretend like you know what you're talking about. We can do some fun trivia, like the backgrounds were done by Matt Bozen, who is one of the creators of Shantae. Oh yeah, road trip. I'm down for that. Let's do it. I'll mention trying to get a certain seed of a 0.5%. I had some things. I love it. We're writing history here. We have to ride this wave before someone else dethrones me. Which, I mean, all they just need is better RNG than me. I will say that I'm actually rather impressed that I'm able to do those sliding puzzles quick enough. Because I suck at the sliding puzzles. I'm starting to get the hang of them, though. And I don't like that. I hate fucking sliding puzzles, and I hate the fact that I'm starting to figure it out. I've had to, like, manipulate the squares. That is nice. Now the big question is there anything else we can speedrun? Are there the Game Boy Color version is a freebie as well. I think I'm gonna have to look for that just to fucking put my name there. I don't think the routing is too different from everything. I'm gonna just mark this just to... I do want to note here, considering I don't think I'm going to do another run of this because that is a really good time. I really want to submit that right now. So I'm really excited to do that. But I do want to note here that, as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I did actually this morning kind of do some research playing and like whatnot to figure out a route to do this. Which is really fucking weird to think of for this game. Because when I was streaming it last year, I just kind of did like a simple, like, okay, we'll go up to Donald, and then we'll go down to Daisy, to the nephews, to Goofy, to Horace, then back to Donald, and then kind of do a loop like that. And it kind of makes sense when you think of it from a standpoint, you just kind of go around. But then it's just like, okay, well, we're gonna look at this, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna get the items. Who needs what? And I don't know how well. So like, you can see there, I start like, okay, who needs what item, and then like, okay, let's see like, where can I get what item from who, kind of thing. And then from there, a very simple fucking roadmap of where to go. I don't know if I should be more disappointed or not that I went through this. Or the fact that it only took me like 10 minutes to whip that up. Okay, 20 minutes. 20, 30 minutes, whatever. So there we have it. You're, I am now a speedrunner. For better or for worse. Do I get like a tag or a badge or something that I get to stick somewhere? Do I get to hang out with the cool kids? I know that me, Chris, and Laura, we were talking about some other games that are literally just have nothing attribute to them for like a speed on the leaderboard or the ranking board or whatever. I think I might try some of those. Because obviously, like, one of the more unrealistic things is I would love to speedrun Legend of Dragoon. But that is like, what was the top run? Like, a little less than 15 hours? And there's no way I could sit down for 15 hours playing one game. Yeah, there's 2 people for Taifu. And like, a run of that is like under 10 minutes or something like that. Right? Or was it like 15 minutes? It was something ridiculously short for like that game that I watched you play. This is what's gonna happen. True Philosopher Films is gonna be a bunch of fucking speedrunners as well, too. We're gonna be fucking nerds, film enthusiasts, and speedrunners. Oh, of course! Like, anytime I see a speedrun, it's always the most minimalistic, like, attempt at doing anything. It's like, is there a way for us to avoid every single encounter possible? Well, sorry. Well, I think that's gonna be it. I am running into Toronto tomorrow, and if for some reason, because we went to Toronto yesterday, and 2 of the things I grabbed there don't work, and I don't think they have another copy of one of the games that I grabbed, so there's a good chance I might just end up using that credit of $10 to pick up the Game Boy Color version of this game. Might just also try and speedrun more Game Gear games. Lots of freebies. Anyways, that was that. I'm going to end the stream, clip that section of my best run so far, and the best run anyone has ever done for Game Gear, and then order midnight pizza. That is my reward. It is midnight pizza. It's not that feeling where it's just like, oh my god, I can't believe I actually did that. That was great. I'm happy. Good way to end the day. Anyways, thank you for those of you who came to watch me do this. We're gonna do it again. I gotta make sure I stay on top of the Game Gear leaderboard. It'll probably be one of those things where it's like once a month or something like that. I'll probably attempt to speedrun either getting a better record on this game or getting something on another game. That way it's not just me like becoming a total speedrunner. I want to still play like other games. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining. Thank you for everyone watching this. Thank you for the support and the dumb silliness. And until next time, keep on gaming.